Everyone to the Weber County Commission meeting. Today is Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. I'm Commissioner Sharon Bowles. I'm joined by Commissioner Jim Murphy and Commissioner Gage Frower. I'll invite the audience to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and after that, Shelley Hallisey will lead us in a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in a moment of silence to honor those that are affected by the tragedy in Tremonton. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.
Item D, Commissioner comments. Commissioners, anything to share?
None for me, thank you.
Okay, we will move on to item E, agenda-related public comments. Comments will be taken for items that are listed on the agenda, and we would invite anyone to come forward who would like to speak. Okay, seeing none, we'll move to item D. Yeah, back to D. I thought it was its own agenda item. Wow. It's a good thing you're in the audience, Shelley. Here at the Weber Center, we have something that we call the Stall of Fame, and it's kind of an Employee of the Month recognition. Not everyone who we'd like to recognize works in the Weber Center, and so we want to take an opportunity today to recognize Alicia Gowman from the Health Department, and this is the nomination that she received. I'm going to invite Brian Cowan to come up after that and maybe expound a little bit. Alicia worked out a partnership with CCS for our and other organizations that helps coordinate food for families better. That sounds like an impactful thing. Brian, would you like to add to that?
Yes, thanks, Commissioner Bolos. Excited to recognize Alicia and the efforts that she makes for the health department. We hired her a few years ago as part of our COVID response in a community health worker position, and we really learned through her efforts and others working in that community health worker position of some gaps we had in connecting our resources to our community members. And Alicia just thrives at helping our department reach out to our community, work with some populations that we don't typically engage with on a regular basis, and helps build that connection and helps us get those resources out to our community members that need them most. So we really appreciate the work that she does.
Thank you so much.
So you can see who I'm talking about.
We have to have you come up there.
This is Alicia.
And Alicia, thank you. It's always nice to be recognized by your coworkers and to have them notice those extra things that you do to impact your department. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
I'm
Do you wanna
honored
say
and
anything?
blessed to be working here and to be able to have such an amazing team, and for the opportunity that the health department gave me to fulfill this position, and my management team always having, always supporting me and believing in the work that we do. And an amazing team. The girls are amazing. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We have a gift for you, and we'd like to take a photo with you.
Okay.
Get in there, Brian. Hey. We'll come over here.
There you go. You're the man. They all have their phones out. Did you should take one of the team going like this?
All the team come
All
up.
the team, go with their, we're for this,
Get the team up there.
Grace.
Lori, you gonna come?
Oh, no, I'm gonna take a picture.
Come on, scoot into your drive.
give Alicia a round of applause.
Okay, now we'll move to agenda item F, consent items. Number 1, request for approval of purchase orders in the amount of $129,928.37. Number 2, request for approval of warrants numbers 105719 through 105770 and 492471 through 492567 in the amount of $1,192,721.86. For a summary of warrants and purchase orders, Ricky Hatch.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We issued 11 purchase orders this week for $130,000. Just under half that amount, $61,000, is for the jail to go towards the CSI evidence room improvements. 23% or $29,000 is for the library to purchase software. 13% or $17,000 is for the IT department to purchase desktops and computer equipment. And 8% or $10,000 is for the roads department for repairs and parts. As far as checks, we issued 149 warrants this week for $1.2 million. Just under half that amount, $550,000, is for the transfer station, which was mostly disposal fees. 9% or $102,000 is for the jail, and that's for food, training, and building maintenance. 8% or $91,000 is for the library, books to go towards books and materials, utilities, building maintenance, and software. And then 2 items at 6% or about $70,000, one for property management to purchase an emergency generator, and the other is for the roads department to purchase road supplies and fuel. The top 5 vendors that we paid the most to this week: Republic Services for $532,000, State of Utah, $71,000. That's mostly gas purchases through the state gas system. Wheeler Machinery Company for $65,000, Elior Incorporated for $58,000, and Molding and Sons Landfill for $46,000.
Any questions for Mr. Hatch?
None for me, thank you.
Okay. Item 4, request for approval of new business licenses. Number 5, request from the Weber County Tax Review Committee for approval of to refund $231.98 on parcel 40-305-0520. This is a state assessed property under state code 59-2-1321 and county code section 2-11-7. The recommendation is to refund the taxes paid from 2001 to 2024. Item 6, request for approval of a facility agreement by and between Weber County and the Republican Party to hold meetings in the Weber Center for 2025-26. Number 7, request for approval of a sponsorship agreement by and between Weber County and MTN Ops LLC. MTN Ops LLC will place branded non-permanent signs in the archery classrooms, and the sponsors' employees will be permitted to use the range during business hours at no charge up to 25 times per month. Any questions or comments, Commissioners?
None?
Seeing none, I'm ready for a
None.
motion.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion that we approve those consent items as presented today.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Item G, action items. Number 1, request for approval of the second reading of ordinance 2025-21 to change the name of Babyliss Lane to Spring Creek Lane as requested by all affected property owners. Steve Collier.
Thank you, Commissioners. We are, again, just doing the second reading to have this private lane name changed, again, from Babyliss Lane to Spring Creek Lane, keeping the coordinate value the same. And I do this time have letters of request from each of the affected landowners. But my request is that we proceed with this ordinance to make that change.
Any questions?
Madam Chair,
Comment?
just for clarity, all the affected landowners, meaning those to whom that lane touches or is contiguous with their property.
Yes, everyone that has frontage off of it.
Very good.
There are 4 different parcels that front that. 2 of them are the same owner, and so I have 3 signatures.
Madam Chair, if you're ready,
Please.
I'll make a motion that we approve the second reading to ordinance 2025-21 as presented by Mr. Collier this morning.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second.
Roll call vote for ordinance 2025-21. Commissioner Ford?
Aye.
Commissioner Harvey?
Aye.
Chair Bolos?
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Number 2, request for approval of an agreement by and between Weber County and MHTN Architects, Inc. for Weaver Center renovation feasibility study services. Mr. Scott Mendoza, welcome.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. Just as you mentioned, this is a contract, it's a standard AIA contract between Weber County and MHTN Architects for a Weber Center renovation study. The reason for this study, or for these services that MHTN will provide, is that Weber County is interested in identifying some opportunities associated with updating the Weber Center's exterior and possibly renovating some areas within the existing building. To identify the opportunities, MHTN will study, and they'll, well, the study will take place, and it'll consider improving items such as improving the public's experience and customer service by making Weber County offices easier to find and easier to access. They'll be looking at a full-blown wayfinding program for us, so when the county's customers come to the Weber Center, it should be very easy for them to see the signage and know which floor to go to get to which office or what services they need. In addition to that, they'll be looking at office layouts, which can lead to organizational efficiency, and something that Commissioner Frower was very interested in was safety, providing safety and maybe not have every area within the Weber Center accessible to everyone all the time. They'll also be looking at the Weber Center's interface with a parking structure that will most likely be built in the future. MHTN will lead all workshops and meetings. They're going to develop a final study report to document the findings, recommendations, opinions, phasings, and the most important part of all of this is the cost estimates associated with that study or each piece of the work that could be done. The cost of this study is $48,790, and it's anticipated to take about 16 weeks to complete. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Any questions?
No questions. Happy to make a motion and comment if I might, Madam Chair.
Please.
So I would move to approve the agreement between Weber County and MHTN Architects for Weber Center renovation feasibility study services as mentioned by Mr. Mendoza this morning. I would just say, you know, this has been a work in progress. I said that again this morning. We started off with EDA about 3 years ago,
Yeah.
anticipating the future parking terrace. We're getting closer, believe it or not. We don't know exactly when, but we are getting closer, I can tell you that. And this becomes an integral part of that. Our concerns, my concerns have obviously been, this is an older facility. A couple years ago when we took sole ownership of this building and ended up purchasing interest from Woodbury Corporation, it really became our responsibility as a public facility to provide safety for our employees here at the county. And that's, if you look at the facilities being built today for public facilities, we're a little behind the curve in terms of making sure that our employees have the best working environment, the safest working environment that we can. And again, we need to do that at the lowest possible cost. But I'm of the belief that if we were negligent in providing the safety because we felt there was a better need for the money, it would be money that would not go to the right location. So that with the parking terrace, and as Mr. Mendoza mentioned, part of this study is to say, okay, how can we better serve the public in terms of making their experience here, and in general thinking that this will be an experience that will start at the parking terrace and move into the Weber Center. We need to know how that all functions. And for that price that they're giving us, and again, a lot of this work has been completed previously by EDA Architects, so I'm excited to see the outcome. And I'm excited to see what we're going to do with the parking terrace, and the answers will be coming in the near future. Is that correct, Scott?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we're excited
That's
to
it. That's
learn
my
more.
Thank you, thank you. Is there a second?
Yes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Item H, commissioners,
Madam Chair.
Wow.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, we're adjourned.
Crossing, that's out.